What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilkin. We need to talk about the incoming Vegeta. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, I haven't pulled either one of the Part 2 units, and I have a few stones, so we're going to do that at the end of this, because we got, like, another hour before that banner is, like, the good part of it's gone. So stay tuned to the end. We'll go ahead and take care of that. We'll do at least one more draw. But Vegeta here is incoming shortly. Now, I'm not entirely sold on him, but let's see if maybe I can... my opinion might be changed here. Now, his leader skill is played in NAMEK Saga, or Gifted Warriors, or Inhuman Deeds. Of course, all stats, key 3, all stats 170, or say key 3, all stats 170%, with the additional 30% going to Dragon Ball Seekers and Pure Saiyans. Now, on the face of it, I was a little disappointed in that, but there are enough Dragon Ball Seekers and Pure Saiyans. This is going to be okay. I just don't think it's going to be amazing. Like, it's good, not great. Personal opinion. And I'm sure you guys are going to sound off in the comments why I'm wrong. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not blown away by it. But that said, that's only like a small portion of what this unit does. So, passive skill activates animation, of course, and key +3 all stats 180% for the rest of the battle when facing one enemy at the start of the character's attacking turn. So, essentially, if you go into a fight where there's 5 units, but he's on the second turn, and you manage to wipe out 4 of those guys before he drops in, he'll still get that, which is quite nice. But it does limit the number of battles you could take him in that regard. Attack and defense 50% per key sphere obtained, which is awesome. Up to 500%, so after 10 spheres, which should be turn 1, he gets stupid. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to AGL. Or, I'm sorry, AGL excluded to rainbow spheres. Sorry, I said that wrong. So, anything but AGL spheres has the potential to be changed to key spheres, but it is random. Reduces damage received by up to 30% and chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack. 18% with an AGL sphere obtained for 5 or more turns. Or 5 or more key spheres obtained. Okay, so his chance of evading enemy's attack is 18% with an AGL sphere obtained, or if you get 5 or more spheres. So he'll get that all the time. Plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, plus 30% with an additional damage reduction of 18% when attacking, and if HP is 50% or more, launches initial attack if HP is 50% or less at the end of a turn, plus additional defense plus 2% and high chance of performing a critical hit from the start of the next turn onward. Interesting. That's a weird mechanic there, but it works. After the character performs a super attack 5 times or more in battle, chance changes all spheres to AGL spheres. Wow. At the start of the character's next attacking turn, and for the character's attacking turns going forward, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL spheres to AGL spheres. Or AGL spheres excluded to AGL spheres. Interesting. His kit is really neat. The thing worth noting here, the way everything kind of works, that 18 key will be added onto the 30 key, so you really have like a 48% chance if you get all that, because everything is kind of calculated like in blocks. So like passives are calculated together, and leader skills are calculated together, and skills the skill orbs are calculated with the ability system. It's all block order, so could be good. That's really interesting. Might have been turned around on him. I actually think he's going to be really great. Active skill can be activated after performing 4 or more super attacks, which is going to happen really early in battle, probably turn 3 or so. Massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Attack plus 50% in battle. That's crazy. That's a lot. That is substantial. Link skills are Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Brutal Beatdown, Saiyan Lineage. Royal Lineage is Saiyan Lineage. Interesting. Prepare for battle and fierce battle. I like these links with the exception of Royal Lineage. I think that one... Prodigies has gotten better over time. I was always really critical of that, but it's gotten better over time. Royal Lineage, essentially, if you don't run him with, another base Vegeta, which won't link up anyway, or there might be a couple Super Saiyan Vegetas that get it. I don't know. I have to go. I don't know. Royal Lineage, though, is kind of the weird one there. But everything else looks really, really good. Everything else is going to link up amazingly. Brutal Beatdown, obviously, when he's on a good villains team, he'll be amazing. Categories are NAMEK Saga, Gifted Warriors, Inhuman Deeds, Dragon Ball Seekers, Pure Saiyans, and Vegeta Family, and Planetary Destruction. And most of those teams, you've got a lot of linkers on to those teams. He is just a regular Dokkan Fest, so gets just the regular 12 key attack. Greatly raises attack. Pause. Greatly raises attack, comma, which means every single turn that stacks. Up to 99 turns, but if you go 99 turns, you're doing something wrong, or you're really stretching. Raises defense and causes immense damage to the enemy. So indefinitely greatly raises attack and indefinitely raises defense. That's huge. Okay. Yeah, I'm turned around. He's nutty, and I really want this unit. Thing is, though, I haven't gotten either one of the Worldwide Celebration units, so I at least got to try that. But we'll do that here in a moment. Let's look at what Qui's got going on, because it'll be the accompanying unit. Planet NAMEK Saga categories, all Key 3 all stats, 130%, typical sub-leader. Key 3 attack and defense, 150%, high chance of evading enemies' attack, which is nice. And if HP is 50% or less when receiving an attack, I'm going to be mad I didn't say include super attack. I think it's kind of redundant, but whatever. When receiving an attack, plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, plus 20%, plus an additional attack and defense, is that 160? I think that's 160%. And it's a really small text. And chance of evading enemy's attack, plus 20% when attacking, and if the target enemy is attack down or defense down status. Oh. Wow, he's going to evade like crazy. He going to be slippery. Great chance of launching an additional super attack and evades enemy's attack, including super attack, and performs critical hit within the same turn if HP is 50% or less at the start of the turn. Foresees enemy's super attack at the start of a character's attacking turn when there's another Planet NAMEK Saga category. Okay, so he's another foreseer. That's... I was ready not to like this unit at all. I actually do like him. All right, so Brutal Beatdown, Coward, of course, Frieza's Minion, Frieza's Army, Loyalty, Thirst for Conquest, and Fierce Battle. He is really let down by his links and his teams. Planet NAMEK Saga, Terrifying Conquerors, and Space Traveling Warriors. Good teams, but how often are you going to link up Frieza's Minion? Frieza's Army, sure. Loyalty, Coward, really? I mean, he is, but... So Thirst for Conquest is, like a B tier link. Fierce Battles and Brutal Beatdown are obviously S tier links. Loyalty and Coward are like C tier links at best, maybe D tier. Frieza's Minion, Frieza's Army are C tier, easy. He's really let down by all this. But the main thing he does is evasion. So, he's going to do that. Greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. Does he do anything special? Lowers attack and defense, so he'll activate that part of his passive if he's done an attack, which is really nice. So, all said and done, really solid unit. Let's check out the animations real quick. I mean, that tracks. That tracks. Let's pretend like that doesn't track. That tracks.
You're in for a treat. You see, I managed to learn a little new trick during my time on Earth, like how to control my power level.
Oh, I thought he was going to boast about being a Super Saiyan again. For all the times he did that during the NAMEK Saga. Get wrecked, son! I'm guessing this is the active. Yeah.
Dirty fire.
Dirty fireworks. Is that really what he called that attack? So foul. I watched the sub. I didn't watch that much of the dub. But literally, by the point at which the series was just like over and over and over repeating, I think I got. Where did we get? We got somewhere in the free, like to the end of the Frieza saga, and I was just done waiting. So I know so much more. I was not that into the dub. That's okay. I don't judge people for liking dubs. It is your choice, your decision. Let us do this. So if I can figure out where I put it. All right. So let us do this. As I said at the end of this, we were going to do a quickie summon. I have not pulled Gohan or Broly, and I kind of get the feeling that Broly is not going to come back nearly as soon. So I'm going to give this one more shot. I know Gohan is amazing, but being a carnival unit, I kind of feel like we're going to get more opportunities for him in the future. Broly, I don't think is going to come back for a while. Now, if we do pull him on this first one, I could switch over, but I don't have enough coinage to go all the way into Gohan's banner. So let's see. That's a great way to start a summon. So I think we're just going to do a quickie here. See what we get. A much needed dupe. 0 parts to be mad about that. Not a dupe I need, but a dupe I will 100%. These are great. Where was this luck before? This banner has hated me. And this is how it always works for me. We get up to the 11th hour, and the banner's like, have everything you need. Just whatever. All right. Yeah, that's what we're used to seeing. So I think this one's going to be pretty bad. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Moving on. We'll make this right and quick. Now, in full disclosure, yes, this 150 stones I could have saved for Vegeta, but we've got a little bit of time to wait for Vegeta, so I'm not going to lose sleep over it. The sales are going to be here for another couple of days, so I don't think Vegeta's dropping right away. I think he's going to come later on in the week. So I still have a little bit of time to kind of farm up and save. But with these banners going away and not... Okay, a Videl dupe is definitely a welcomed sight. All right. And if you're wondering why I didn't do this as its own video, the honest answer is I don't have enough stones to do it. It's its own video, number 1. Number 2, we're running out of time, and it's just got to happen. Come on. Whis solo, we have a chance. We have a chance. Not a great chance, but we have a chance. It hung there way too long. All right. Well, it just doesn't look like Broly's going to drop for us. This is the yeah, I didn't hype it as the freebie luck. So neither Broly nor Gohan happened. Oh, this is how it happened last year too. Part 2 shafted me. And I didn't even get a Piccolo dupe until December, and I didn't even get a dupe until this celebration. So it is what it is. Part 2 Worldwide Celebration. It don't like me. But hopefully you guys do. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be back with more coming up here real soon.